Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the series called What's in a Word, where I give a brief explanation of the definitions and meanings of the most common words used in Islam. For today's episode, we'll be talking about the meaning of the word Islam and the meaning of the word Muslim. The starting point of understanding Islam is to know the meaning of the word Islam itself. The word Islam is derived from three Arabic root letters, Sin, Lam, Mim, which literally means to surrender, to submit, to yield, or to give oneself up. In Arabic grammar, there are a lot of words that can be formed from the root letters Sin, Lam, Mim. One such word is aslama, which means a person who had submitted or he resigned himself into something. Continuing with the Arabic grammar, to denote someone performing an action, the prefix mu is added. For example, the Arabic word for lesson is dars. If you put the prefix mu in front of it, the word becomes mudarris, which means a person who gives lessons, or simply a teacher. Similarly, the Arabic word for sickness is marid. If you put the prefix mu in front of it, the word becomes mumarrid, which means a person who takes care of the sick, or simply a nurse. And now, the Arabic word for submission is aslama. If you put the prefix mu in front of it, the word becomes Muslim, which simply means a person who is doing the act of submission, or an individual who gives himself up. The word Islam is mentioned several times in the Quran. One of which is that it was described as a religion chosen by Allah. Inna dina indallahi al-Islam. Truly, the religion with Allah is Islam. And if Allah wills to guide someone to the right path, He opens their hearts to Islam. فَمَنْ يُرِدِ اللَّهُ أَنْ يَهْدِيَهُ يَسْرَهُ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ. And whomsoever Allah wills to guide, He opens his breast to Islam. And Allah gives a stern warning that whoever chooses a religion other than Islam, that person will be among the losers in the next life. Meaning that that person will go to hellfire. وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. And whoever desires other than Islam as religion, never will it be accepted from him, and he, in the hereafter, will be among the losers. Just like the word Islam, the word Muslim is also mentioned several times in the Quran. One of which is that Allah states in the Quran that the religion of all prophets was Islam, and called them Muslims. قُلْ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَمَا أُنزِلَ عَلَيْنَا وَمَا أُنزِلَ عَلَى إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْمَاعِيلَ وَإِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ وَالْأَسْبَاطِ وَمَا أُوتِيَ مُوسَى وَعِيسَى وَالنَّبِيُّونَ مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ لَا نُفَرِّقُ بَيْنَ أَحَدٍ مِّنْهُمْ وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُسْلِمُونَ. Say, we believe in Allah and in what was revealed to us, and what was revealed to Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, and the descendants, and in what was given to Moses and Jesus and to the prophets from their Lord. We make no distinction between any of them, and we are Muslims submitting to him in Islam. Prophet Abraham could not have been a Jew or a Christian because he lived and died before these religions even existed. If he was indeed a true prophet, then for sure the religion he followed is the true religion. In the Quran, he was described as a Muslim. ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين. Abraham was neither a Jew nor a Christian, but he was one inclining toward truth, a Muslim submitting to Allah, and he was not of the polytheists or idolaters. Prophet Moses also told his people that if they truly believe in Allah, then they should put their trust in Him and be Muslims. وَقَالَ مُوسَى لِقَوْمِهِ إِن كُنْتُمْ أَمَنْتُمْ بِاللَّهِ فَعَلَيْهِ تَوَكَّلُوا وَإِن كُنْتُمْ مُسْلِمِينَ. And Moses said, O my people, if ye have believed in Allah, then rely upon Him if ye should be Muslims. So the word Muslim is not something that came at the advent of Prophet Muhammad. All those who follow the teachings of the prophets from the past are called Muslims, meaning someone who submits to the will of God. The word Islam is the name of an action word indicating submission to the will of God, or an act of resignation to God. Aslama, the past tense of the verb, is the term used for a person who had accepted Islam, or somebody who had surrendered himself to the will of God. And the word Muslim is the active participle of the verb, somebody who is the doer of that action. He is someone who submits to the will of God. Hey, if you want to increase your vocabulary about the common words used in Islam, check out this playlist here.